welcome to Connect through Opie Live. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Hold on here, we got some spirits interfering already. You guys brought quite the crew. In fact, earlier, which you guys so see a show of hands right off the hop. How many people have had a psychic or mediumship read before? Oh, nice. I'm just good now? Nope. Can I just say that we have a sea of people excited to connect to me today? From first day, really have a great time today. Dylan, am I good to go? Okay. How's that? Bye for now. All right. Ooh. All right, just so you know, you guys, I am a claircognizant psychic medium. What does that mean? That means I'm a clear channel. It just comes through and out of me. So if you don't quite connect the information that's coming through, when you message me on Monday to confirm what that actually meant, I won't remember it. So from there, I have lots of different assisting pieces. How's that going, Dylan? I don't think he knew how much energy this girl brought. I get lots of information that comes through in words, pictures, feelings, touches, sensations, okay? So what this does is it brings a full picture. Now, what we have here is going to be an insane amount of spirits coming in at once. I could have 10 coming giving me information. And then what's going to happen is somebody's going to recognize it. What you're going to do when you recognize this information is you are going to put your hand up. And it's okay if there's only 3 out of 5 pieces, 2 out of 3 pieces, okay? If that one piece doesn't fit, that's okay. There's probably, Sam, Bob, Doug coming in at once, okay? And we are going to work through that together, and we are going to hone in on that. Also, piggybacking, sometimes they jump around, different things. So if it's not resonating for you, it's probably somebody else who's too shy to put their hand up. And I don't go anywhere that's challenging unless we have illumination of healing and love. I am very much of an empowerment and love communication individual, okay? So I will never harness somebody feeling sad. I always want to finish on a high note, my friends. Dylan, are we good? This sounds good. All right, you guys, are you ready? Yes, okay. I'm going to be walking around here, and beautiful Jared's got a microphone. He's going to hand it to people to pass around there. And so you guys don't have to get a massage or chiropractor on Monday. I've got Tom putting video up, so you will be seeing that as well, okay? Now, does somebody have a dachshund? Or know of a grandmother that had a dachshund? I have this dachshund running around. Those are one of those little wiener dogs. A little yappy. No, nobody's owning the dachshund. He's really cute. He's got really big ears and seems to trip on them when he was a puppy. Let me see if this woman will step forward. She's older in age. And I keep wanting to eat a lot of bread. Big heart. Very family orientated. She is definitely shorter in stance. I feel like we would look eye to eye, and I like to say I'm 5'7", but I'm 5'6". She's a little heftier in stance. Oh, my friend, can I get your first name, please? Nobody wants to be the first. They were just dying. Tammy, please stand up, my friend. Can you own the name of this individual?
Well, it was actually my step-grandmother, if that's the same, who had 2
dash hounds named Tippy and Teddy, to be honest.
And you didn't put your hand up? I was like, I got a dud off the hop.
Well, you just said one. And she was very kind of like portly and happy, and nothing made her happier than family meals and
Oh my
barbecues.
goodness, like
Yeah.
her heart, she is
Yeah.
opening my rib cage right now. She is so excited. I have tingles all over. She loves you.
Oh,
You
thank
guys had a beautiful connection, right? Because it was like off and on, but as years went on,
Yeah.
there was a surrendering.
Well, I was like a step grandchild, and they were European Dutch. So my step grandfather wasn't maybe so happy I was part of the family. I always felt, but my grandma, we called her Oma.
Did he
She
have an S
always-
name? Did he have an S name?
No.
Oh, I keep getting like a Stan or Stanley. Do you know anybody connected to that in the family that's popping in?
S.
Spence. I keep. She's.
His name was Jack.
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 What was her last name?
Jacobus. Like he went by Jacobus. That was sort of.
There we
like
go.
the-
That's the S sound. Sorry.
Yeah.
They give it to me in these little pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were the step grandchild, you said?
Step grandchild, and she always made me feel like welcome, and I would help her lots in the kitchen, like.
She is
making
just
stuff.
embracing you.
Aw, she always used to
Embracing
do
you.
this to me.
And are you outside in the garden a lot lately?
Flowers.
Right? Because she's showing me hands in dirt. And did you guys go outside and do activities like that together? Because she's excited about this.
No, but she had beautiful flower gardens.
Like an ownership of
tulips
it,
and
right?
Flowers, yeah, and I've started doing that the last few years. In
Okay.
My little
And she took you, did you do dough a lot with her? Like I'm getting hands, flour,
Well,
mixing.
she
Carb
she
loading.
just likes sweets. She likes sweets. Yeah. She
I
would
think I
call
just
it-
put on 5 pounds, Tammy.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's feeding me now.
The Dutch word was suchitu. She always wanted like something sweet.
And
So,
the
yeah.
S, the S again, right? I love how they kind of connect these little odd pieces, and
Yeah.
she really loves you.
Aw.
She really loves you, and she's very present with you. I get a lot of floral smells when I connect to her, especially lavender. I don't know if it's the purple bushes. I'm seeing the purple, the lavender, and the aroma of it. I'm not sure if you connect that to her. Do you?
Not so much her, but like another grandma. But she
Oh.
was just very much about flowers.
Was she the one that was really graceful?
Nana Kruger, was she graceful?
Did she have an elegance about her when she
Yeah.
communicated? Like the
Well,
way she spoke was
she was
always very
English.
considerate,
She was English.
right? And, but precise, detailed, right? Meticulous with things, because I feel like she was made sure her home, I'm being shown that I have to clean up my kitchen a little bit more right now. She's pointing fingers, and I'm like, okay, let's not open that jar yet.
She was English.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of female energy on the outside? Because I am like, whoa, I'm bouncing around already, Tammy.
I'm feeling a little.
Yeah. So I want you to know, no matter how long it's been or what we define the relationship as, they are right there with you. Right there with you, supporting you, and any kind of logical thing we hold on to. I love how Spirit just drops that. And they really come forth. So please call upon them, celebrate them. They're excited about that. And they're excited about your journeys. I feel like you navigate through new paths lately. You're challenging yourself in new ways and having growth. And they recognize that and celebrate the strength within. You're very resilient, and you downplay that quite a bit. Thank you, my friend. Oh, my goodness. So many faces that I recognize, you guys. That's beautiful. Okay. All right, where's Penny? Girl, you are looking good. Just so you guys know, Penny is one of my clients, and it's her birthday. It was her birthday. She's celebrating 29, my friend. Listen, I was getting yelled at by some ladies today. Were you being very specific with your fellows on the other side? Somebody better show up. Because I was getting ting-ting on the glasses, and I was like, you cannot miss her. Now, what's with the chocolate cake? Was there ever a chocolate cake that tasted rough, or you just did not want to eat, or somebody tried making for you?
Not that I recall.
Because there is like a thick chocolate cake I'm showing by a lady with a darker hair and mimosas.
Oh.
Were you drinking mimosas lately? Because I'm getting orange juice and bubbly, and I'm like, I don't drink, so I don't know what to do with this.
No, no bubblies this past week.
Tell me you're going to, because I feel like a few of them think you should.
Oh, okay.
And are we headed on a little bit of a road trip soon?
I am.
You are.
And I've been drinking mimosas.
Have you been drinking mimosas? Busted!
Oh my God.
This is, can you please state your name for everybody?
Brienne.
Brienne. Okay, so we have a female. Oh, Dylan. We have a female with brown hair that is stepping forward, shorter, kind of curly stance, showing a love and aunt relationship, but I don't feel biological. Does that make sense? It feels connected to your mother. Who's the lady in Saskatchewan, Penny? Lynette. Thank you. She's present with you. Have you been having challenges lately? Yeah. It feels like things are kind of falling apart. Feels like things are kind of blowing up, things are coming veil, we're trying to grab things, we're trying to hold on to things. She's like, buckle up, it's working for you, girl.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the pick me up now.
The pick me up, good, because it feels like we were low. She wants you high. You have a big journey ahead. Do not stop. You have the support systems around you. Your anchor is to your left. And we have much more to explore. Things are going to start getting a lot easier as we start doing the healing. Do not stop. Write. Write, release, acknowledge. Breathe. Feel like all our breath is in the chest and I'm trying to talk, girl. I merge with the clients, right? So I'm feeling it. All right, so we have a new path that is actually going to illuminate in the next 6 months for you that you have not yet recognized as something, as an opportunity, okay? A door is going to open with a connection of somebody that you know. It's going to give you a lot more stability, a lot more ground to stand firmer on. You will recognize the signs. What is with either feathers? Are you seeing feathers or dimes? Because I'm getting both tossed at my face right now, and I'm like, I can't focus. You get the dimes, okay. And who's hearing the laughter? Are you hearing the echo of the laughter sometimes and you whip your head around to think it's Lynette? She's right there. She keeps echoing it as a embrace and support. My friend, you are doing good. Look how far you have come. She is celebrating and moving mountains with you. And yet, okay, is somebody wearing glasses and losing them a lot, or did she do that? Because I feel like we're constantly looking for things and moving things. What is this? Oh, okay, you guys are both the glasses are on the lap because they're crying? I'm sorry, I didn't know. She's just kind of chuckling at that, right? Because go figure, that would be that. So thank you. Thank you for receiving that. She's with you, okay? Look at everybody. I feel like people's anxiety spikes as I walk past them. I have this effect, right? Oh, hello. This is Mama Patve. Hello, that's my mother. Say hello. Yeah. I'm still blowing her mind that I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, I just got a weight on me. I just got a heaviness. I got a mail. I got head down. head down, is usually something that we want to recognize within. Now, when I connect to him, he's very intellectual, very smart, very mathematical. Feels younger in stance. I would say under 25, definitely over 13 to 14 to 15. He feels fun. I'm trying to get him to show me something that he really loved. I'm being taken outdoors specifically. Skateboard feels like wheels going really fast. Are we taking ownership there? Because I saw that I don't want to acknowledge this. I'm coming forth, my friend. Whew, he's excited. I feel heaviness. Can I get your name?
Jamie?
Jamie, please stand up, my friend. It's okay. We won't hurt, I promise. And what's his name?
Landon.
Oh, Landon. Okay. Now, when I'm being taken to the transition, I am definitely chest heavy. Quick, sudden, unexpected. He's trying to clear that for me. I'm feeling your emotion. Beautiful soul. Your mom? What is the relationship for you? Are you mom or grand? Yeah, okay. Because he's trying to hold your heart. In fact, he does that quite often for you as you speak to him often. Has his transition been for a bit? It feels like it's a bit of a chunk of a time for you. It feels like a 5-year span, or what's the, yeah? 5 years in August. Beautiful. Do you keep hearing him in the house? Like all of a sudden you'll hear a scuffle in the house or a movement of something or a chair moving and it sounds like somebody's in there and you logically are like, that's not possible. But then you're like, what if? No, watch for that. If all of a sudden a chair goes boom, don't be blaming me with fear, okay? Okay, so I'm just asking him to give me a little bit more clarity. Did he always, was he very sarcastic?
Very.
Very, like it drove you bonkers, right? Now, is there like, I keep being taken to a water with a boat. Do you guys have a cabin that you go to that you really love and that you just feel like at peace?
Yeah, his favorite place.
His favorite place, because is it a blue boat? I get like blue sparkles. Yeah. Okay. It's really beautiful. And he wants your feet in the ground. He wants you there more. Have you been resistant a little bit going?
Yes.
Yes. It brings a lot open for you. He's there with you.
Every time.
Every time. And he's so excited to play. He asks for you to start playing more because he would banter back and forth with you or challenge you or give you a little lip. But you guys would always laugh.
Always, yeah.
Always laugh and always come together, and he knew who his rock was. He's still with you, and he's still doing things for you. He's really excited to play in a new way. So I want you to be open to receiving that. He keeps showing me something here. I'm trying to make sense of it. Was there a bench or something that you either created with him?
Well, there was sort of a table that he made.
Okay.
he made.
He made, right? But it was special. Was there something that was put on it to recognize for him and appreciate and gratitude and connect him to that piece? Because I'm being shown wood bench.
Yeah, his name.
Okay. He thanks you for that. And he loves that. And I feel like he puts things on there. He puts little sparkles on there for me, which usually means that something is left there, particular that you would recognize. Does that make sense?
Well, I like sparkles.
Oh, shocker. Something I wouldn't know, right? That's fantastic. So Landon is very much with you, Mama. Okay, thank you. Whew. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting flooded. Okay, was somebody about to walk out on their job this week? just got like hit with like, oh my God, I cannot leave this, right? I need to stay here. I've got bills to pay, but I am over this jerk who is my manager. It's a male that looks like the guy from The Office. I'm not sure. Does that connect for anybody? I feel like there might be a few, so let's hone this in. Come on, don't be shy, you guys, because I feel like he's got a brown hair, kind of predominant jawline, and he's an insecure jerk. Let's put it that way. And he's riding other people. Who was over it this week or the week before? Tell me. Oh, girl! Trying to avoid this, eh? Stand up, my friend.
I just hope he's not watching.
Yeah. You know, I've had that for a few people on the lives because I do it on Facebook and Instagram. And I had one friend saying, listen, I had to shut down the office stuff because I couldn't have them know what I was talking about.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can I get your name?
Odell.
Odell, okay. So when I connect to this, I get office environment, desks, lots to manage though. What is this?
Well, I work in a hospital and we're getting a renovation, so we're currently working out of a hallway.
Gotcha. You
Yeah.
are so over it.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting because I got healthcare, but I got that you are looking exterior for other positions, right? Because you aren't so much invested anymore in the work that you've been doing, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of over being a nurse.
Yeah, I get that.
Sorry.
And I personally want to thank you for what you do, and I get the burnout. But you are really good with people. You read them, and you know them before they even really open their mouth, and you kind of ground them a lot, right? Breathe. So this is something that you are going to create an incredible career with, okay? I feel like doors and little seeds are being planted for you of what ifs. I feel like a lot of the talk inside is like, there is no way I could do that, but wouldn't that be cool? Can I just say, I never expected to talk to dead people. I was an analyst for the federal government for 10 years. What the heck, right? So, what is this dream, this childhood dream? This is something that you've been thinking of that's kind of been populating. Is it real estate or something? It feels exterior and with people and supporting them or something.
Well, I mean, I guess to have a soup kitchen. And
Oh, that is beautiful. Now, is there a female that's connected on the other side that you had that's older that feels like a grandmother energy? Did you cook a lot with her?
yeah.
It's a good thing that we gave Kleenex, right? Because I feel like her cord is connected to you with this and is something that she is so proud of you with. Is she Ukrainian or something? What is with this cooking? It is so good.
She was just a really good cook.
Oh, mon Dieu, she was fantastic. She's putting like stews, roasts, breads, pies in my mouth. Oh my word, you guys, I'm gonna have to cardio tonight. That is fantastic. Her transition really impacted you. I'm being brought to stomach area and chest. I'm being brought to 2 points when I connect to her transition. I feel like there's 2 impacts that kind of correlated into the transition. Does that make sense? My intestines are turning right now.
Yeah.
So was it stomach cancer or intestinal?
Bladder.
Bladder, okay. She was really thankful for the time that she was given because it wasn't that much,
Yeah.
right? But it couldn't have been. Because if it was, it would have been too hard for her, but she had to have that recognition and support, right? So she says it was just the way she needed it to be. And we were kind of held up on the transition period, watching what she was going through. Mm-hmm. And she wants you to drop that at your feet and hand that over, because I feel like you significantly were really impacted by her transition. And she hears your prayers, and she is with you. And she is supporting you in all the things you seek guidance for, clarity, and paths. Okay? So just know you are not alone in anything you do, and she is protecting you. She is with you. She was beautiful too. I feel like she really took care of herself because I'm getting like drawn to her face and I just want to touch her face. Right? Like she is really beautiful in the face. And I feel like we are literally touching her face and caring and tending to her needs. So she thanks you. Okay? Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Whew. So I've got this lady that is feisty. Feisty, feisty, feisty. She is short, she is brunette, and she is cute. And she wants to make sure that I point out how beautiful and curvy she is. She loved her stance. She was on fire. And you could not win a battle with her. She was very energized. She was very energetic. Shorter in stance, strong, muscular. I feel like she walked, hiked, or ran a lot because I love her legs. She feels older in age when she connects with me. This feels 60 and up. And I'm just asking. I'm being brought to the back of my head when I'm asking about her transition. It feels like it could have been a stroke or something that impacted her in her transition. Who is somewhat knowing who this is, but doubting? No, I feel like we're going to this area here because they are pulling me on my head. Is somebody in the middle in that area recognizing at all who that could be? Short, feisty. E, I'm getting Eleonora, Elaine, Ellen. No? Oh? Did you always have to bite your tongue and were frustrated because she just would not give you an inch? Okay, because this woman is it feels like people would have conversations with her and she would just drop the mic. Does that make sense? Can you give me her name? Marion. Did she take a lot of pictures? I did. Okay, give her the mic. Please stand up. Because this woman is stepping forward. Now, did she transition in the last 6 months?
Yes.
Okay, because when a spirit transitions in, 6 months to a year, sometimes it comes in really choppy. It depends on their strength. Did she pass, it feels like 68 or so?
77.
77, okay. There's a significance around 65 to 68 when I connect to her. Did she get diagnosed with health at that point? Was it chest related? Because I'm being brought to the chest and the belly button area. This could be uterus.
Chronic lymphocytic leukemia.
Okay. Was there a recognition of a significant event or celebration in February? Either somebody's birthday connected to you or a life celebration for her, because I'm getting balloons, but she's not coloring them, whether they're an anniversary of red, and I'm getting blue, which is a significant kind of connection. No?
It's my birthday and her son's birthday, my husband's.
Okay. I'll take that.
And her anniversary. So.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
Our logical brain wants a process, right? We want specifics. I can only bring in so much. So if we don't own it, it gets stagnant, okay? Grandchildren, did she have 5 grandchildren?
8.
8. What is with the 5? Was there 5 males or 5 females?
I think there may have been 5 males.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think.
She's acknowledging that. And are they crazy active, like
Yes.
busy is, and who's a soccer player?
There's more football.
More football, because I'm seeing the ball. Is that somebody connected to you?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. I'm going to just release her because it's coming in too choppy. She might not be strong enough, but it feels like that's like a recognition there. She's shorter in stance, right? Brunette. She's really beautiful. Like
I
really
always thought.
beautiful, right? But very family dominant. Like lives, breathes, does anything. Phone her at 12. She is there in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she's acknowledging, she's celebrating, and I'm sorry I can't connect those pieces for you because she's a little choppy yet.
That's so good. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. All right. Feel like we're having a little freak out over here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can I get your name? Candace. Is this my Candace? Did we connect already? Is this Grandpa's Candace? Oh my God, girl, are you busy getting ready for stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are you like really like hammering out deets?
Yeah.
Because he is like, she is not wasting a second. She is full throttle to the bone.
Yeah.
Stand up, my girl.
Yeah. I was hoping it was.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And have you been like in an area close to horses recently? I'm being taken to a field with like the fence and the horses. What is that?
I don't know. I was just in Saskatchewan and like was watching the horses.
Oh, okay.
Like
Did you
when we
get
were
lost
driving.
watching them?
No, I had to pull over on the side of the road and take a picture of like a field.
There you go. He's just recognizing something that I wouldn't know that you would pick up on. Okay. You're talking to him a lot right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you asking for guidance or clarity or pieces of him to show you stuff? Because he keeps dropping little dimes for you. What is that?
Yeah, I think so. Just lots of change and transition and yeah, he's
Crushing it.
yeah.
Yeah, you've come a far way. You are doing a lot and you are navigating and you are not settling anymore. He's really showing me like growth. When I connect you, it's like boom. And in a short amount of time, my friend, he like really is proud of you. You're coming so far. Do not stop.
Yeah.
There's more gifts to come.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you looking to move?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We are
'Cause you're
cramped in
over
that
it,
condo.
right? Yeah. All right. And are we looking specifically in fall?
Well, our wedding's in the fall.
Okay. Because I feel like I'm getting brought to October, November. Is that the wedding? Because I feel like you're also going to be getting ready to list then.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I feel like there's an opportunity.
Wedding's in September.
Right? Why
if I
not
win
throw
the
a
stars
lot more
lottery,
on there? So I want you to be looking for, are you headed to Saskatoon? Is that where you wanted to go?
Well, we were just there and then for training, but I was thinking that was where we would go after the wedding for a night. Just
Okay, I feel like even like external, like even like something like 20 minutes out of Saskatoon might be something that's going to be like a little paradise he's showing me. So I want you to be open. I want you to make a list of exactly what you want.
Okay.
Top 10 must-haves, okay? And watch it appear. Is there something you wanted to ask him?
No, all the things.
Oh. Oh my goodness, I wish we had that much time.
Right?
He's very much there.
We just worry about grandma.
Okay, because I was just saying there's a female figure that he's bringing attention to, and she seems in and out right now.
Oh, yeah. Her dementia's getting really bad.
Yeah. This is what he's showing as a gift. Because there are little pieces yet that are recognition and we are holding on to. And she cherishes, but it's also so that it's easier for her on her transition, okay? Know that he is with her, supporting her, and trying to flood her with as much positivity as he can, because sometimes we get worried,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes we see pieces, but know that she's seeing and experiencing something different, okay? I feel like we have a little bit more time. But just to know that all that is said, she is holding on and will recognize on a soul level on her transition. And she does feel you when you're there, and she does feel other people in the connection pieces, okay? It's safe to talk to her.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right away I'm being brought to the abdomen and my chest is closing off. Whew, this is, hello, my friends. Breath is being shortened. Hard. Okay, this is a male. He feels like those here would have said he should have lived a longer life. Sorry, was that you? I feel like, okay. Come, my friend, stand. Somebody's in doo-doo because they keep getting hit. All right, can I get your name?
Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. And this individual's name?
Jason.
Jason. You've been feeling him a lot lately. We had our time together, didn't we? And you've been looking and demanding more signs. Oh my goodness. And was there transition with the family dynamic since we spoke last? Because he is like, look at what I can do. What's happened that's illuminated for you?
I actually did message his son
Good.
to come get his stuff. And not like to come get his stuff, but
To support him through that. He thanks you because he recognizes how huge that was for you. But he thanks you. I am getting blasted with love. He loves you so much. Sherry, he's so thankful his time was with you. Don't forget it. It's an eternity to him now. As in this lifetime and many more to come. We keep getting frustrated and angry at the time frame being cut off. But he keeps showing me all the laughter. Oh my goodness, you guys were so fun. Like so fun. I feel like we would have a dandy-o time in the backyard, having some laughters, right? And shooting some jokes. Have you had birds flying into your windows lately? I think that was a yes.
yeah.
Oh, no. He's just so excited, and he wants you to stop in your tracks, and he loves making you jump. You really jump. You just kind of have a squeal, and there's kind of like a what's going on kind of moment, right? So that's fantastic. He just keeps telling me to say he loves you because you want to hear that. And he wants me to say it as many times as I can because that's what you miss. You can feel him and you can sense him, but you keep asking to hear, I love you. And he's trying to give it in every way he can, from random people to friends to text messages to pictures of things to remind you that he's right there. Okay? You're very demanding with the little pieces of giving information. And he's like, I'm trying to keep up, Cheryl. So I just want you to know, thank you for receiving those. And thank you for honoring him the way you do. He's really thankful for that. I feel like we're fragmented with the sun, right? Time is healing. Please don't forget that, okay? And unconditional love, as you guys hold, carry that forward. It will never lead you off path, okay? Yes, okay. Okay. All right. So I have an older gentleman. He feels tall. Like I'm looking up to him. He's strong in stance. He's muscular and he's older. He feels 70s up for sure. He does not want me to point that out, but he is strong in character. He was strong in moral codes and ethics. Are we connecting to this over here? She's reminding you. Who is this?
I'm thinking it's his dad.
Was he really strict growing up, but kind of gentle on the side too?
Wouldn't say.
Stand up, my friend. Who is this gentleman that you might be connecting to?
He's my father,
And what's his name?
Garnet.
Like I keep being brought to his shoulders. Like he has really predominant shoulders and strong stance.
Yeah.
And was he like really mathematical, like engineer or architecture or?
Lawyer.
Oh, okay, because it's like systematics and very detailed, right? But I feel like, was he like really on you about school?
No.
No?
He was good.
I feel like I'm being brought attention to, I know what you're capable of.
Oh, maybe that was him.
Okay. How quickly we forget, my friend. Right? Because he just thought the world of you. And he saw so much in you and so much capability. He just did not want you to walk away from anything, right? And he was very conscious of being connected to you and supporting you, but trying to give you a little independence, but still toning it in. Does that make sense?
It does.
What's with the instruments? Do you love music or is he love music? Because I'm hearing a lot of specific, like, what is this? He's showing me bass, cello, is that what it is? Something like this. What is that? Did he love the orchestra or something? Or did they play CBC? I'm feeling like a lot of string instruments in my ears. He will not let me move it. It's going to come to clarity. What is this?
He could have been a CBC radio listener.
Right? It's like jazz almost. What's the jazz music? Because I want to bop. There's a bopping effect right now. What is that?
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. He's making me bop still, so I just want you to know maybe you should dance more. Right? Do you love to move and dance? What is this? Do you love music?
I do.
Do you?
I always listen to music.
Okay, maybe that's it, right? We have to connect these pieces sometimes, right? So he's recognizing something that I wouldn't know that you would eventually know. Now, was there questioning of something around the transition period? Something that is being held of either we should have recognized something or something should have been followed up, because there's a piece that's not adding up when I ask about the transition. He's trying to force things together and somebody keeps running over something in their head and he's stopping it like a button. What is that?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Was it very strategic? Was it very straightforward? Or was there something that was a surprise element at the ending? Because I feel like I'm being brought to the throat specifically. He's closing my passages here and making it hindered to talk and breathe.
No, he kind of degraded over time, but I don't think there's any breathing.
Okay, there is nobody that's transitioning. Do you know of anybody that is analyzing we should have done this or talked to somebody else? Or was it very straightforward?
With the breathing?
Well, he's bringing attention to the detail there, and he's just recognizing there's nothing nobody could have done. Does that make sense? Because somebody needs to know everything happened the way it was meant to happen. Okay. Okay. And who's that? You stand up, my friend. Come, you need to support.
This is Lynn's son, Brandon.
Okay. Okay. So that's the lungs, right? Because there was something about the neck there that was
Maybe just hard to talk about.
okay.
That we have troubles dealing with his passing.
Okay. Can you please say his full name for me?
Brandon David,
And this was a son?
my son.
Your son. Was he like really tall for his age?
He was tall.
Because he keeps showing me how proud he was and wiggling his arms, right?
Yeah.
And he was like love.
Yeah.
Like his heart was boom and very busy. And was he very conscious with people at school?
Not.
Like I'm being brought to elementary school and like caring a lot about people and their well-being and their emotions and being very contagious, empathetic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's like, his heart is big. Now, this was unexpected, he's telling me, because he's showing me here and gone. Does that make sense?
It does.
Was this an impact at all? What is this? I'm being just dead in my tracks.
It's a suicide.
Okay. And this was quick, right? And that was the only thing that we could hold on to, was that it was quick and there was no suffering. Because was this later in high school? I'm feeling like 16, 17?
Yeah. 19.
19, okay.
Year after grad.
Year after grad. We noticed signs. He got a little heavier in emotion, right? Very in his head.
Oh, true.
You couldn't have known. I need you to hold on to that. He's very strong and you couldn't have known. And he knows how hard this is. That's why your father had to come in, because they had to make sure you were ready to connect. Do you have 2 dogs at home?
I did have.
Okay. Do they keep like looking at things and bouncing around? Because he is playing with something. What is this?
I'm not sure, but both dogs have also passed.
Okay,
maybe
but they were there before his transition, right?
Yeah, long time. Yeah.
Yeah, because he said you recognized that they were connecting to him, right? They were all of a sudden with you, supporting you, and they would kind of be playing with something too. He's bringing attention to 2 dogs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Sorry, he's bringing me words. Did you speak? Did you speak at the funeral?
I did.
He thanks you because he knows that you were like, I don't know if I can do this. But you mustered up the courage to speak on his behalf and celebrate the pieces of him that he knows you cherished. Thank you. Yeah. Is there anything I can ask him for you? He feels like you would have not taken this opportunity normally, and he says, don't waste time.
He wants to ask for forgiveness.
Oh, Dad, you did everything that you knew you were able to do. You did not push him into this. He knew he could always go to you. He got a little lost.
Did.
And he didn't want you to know how lost he was. He was trying to save you from a lot, as you always saved him from a lot. Does that make sense? You were really good at protecting him, right? You were very diligent on providing a conscious, happy environment, supportive environment, and supporting his individuality. So please put that at your feet and hand that over. He wants to celebrate and play and enjoy. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Was anybody's male relative a pilot? Oh, there we go. Was this a grandfather or, yeah, okay, stand on up, my friend. I'm being taken to a plane and I'm like, listen, I like ground. I'm from Sask. I'm not good at other modalities there. So what is his name?
Lorne, but I never met him.
Oh, do you think that makes a difference?
No.
Let me tell you, you guys have multitudes of generations here. It's incredible, okay? So, but you hear a lot of stories about him, right?
I used to.
You used to. This was your mother's father?
No.
Who's the female energy that would communicate things about him?
His wife.
Okay. And that was grandma?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't meet her either.
Huh. So how did you hear these stories? Because he's like, listen, I'm chatting and they're getting to her. She knew about me.
Yeah, through my dad.
Oh, okay. What's your dad's name?
Brian.
Did him and grandpa kind of like a little bit?
Yeah.
Too
probably.
stubborn? Too stubborn heads?
Well, he passed away when my dad was 8.
Right? It feels like your father's strong-willed. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because he's having an ownership of that and just kind of apologizes. Because I feel like you challenged Dad a lot in high school. Is that correct? You kept him on his toes. He likes that, Grandpa. He feels like that's great. Sorry, he's bringing a little bit to the relationship dynamic right now. We have a little healing. Right? Are we really frustrated with Dad not receiving us of where we are and who we are and his idea of where we should be? And you're like, listen, I'm doing just great. I'm right here. Can you just love me for now?
Yeah, I don't really have a relationship with him.
Okay. I'm being spun in the head there. Is there substances at all that are kind of popping in?
With my mother.
Okay. And that's his wife?
My dad's like estranged wife.
Okay. Wow, you're having a lot of challenges navigating, hey? Oh, no. Okay. Grandpa is like shaking his finger at both of them because you have been very independent. You have very, very strong and self-acquiring of knowledge, he says, very resilient. Like you just keep picking yourself up. But you'd like a soft spot to fall. Are you also really frustrated with dating?
No.
Okay, is there a gent that you're like with?
Yeah, we're finally getting married.
Good for you. Okay, but there's also family dynamics with that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, girl. Well, at least there's a little calmness amongst it. Like it is like, boop, 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 boop. I'm like, where do you want me to go with this?
It's a lot.
All right. So he's showing me a compass. With this compass is navigating through the joy. I need you to stop giving a beep about anybody else. They can line up to your tune or else. And he needs to support you with this. I feel like you guys are getting to that place right now. I feel like that's percolating a bit. You guys need to stop carrying. And once you retrain them, that their temper tantrums aren't going to have an impact on your decision, then things can settle and move forward in a different way. I feel like it's just a learning of old patterns, lots of insecurities, lots of dysfunctional behavior happening here, but yet you guys are navigating in a different capacity. So please celebrate that and be aware at the strength. He's showing me strength. Like he is shoulders back, strong stance, and ownership to you. And he salutes you and recognizes that. Okay? Your ancestors are there. They're supporting you whether you know them or not. They are there. Do you smell cigars ever? Because I keep being flooded with cigars right now. And I'm like, I don't smoke.
I don't smoke, but
No? Okay. Was he that, do you ever like walk into a room and smell it?
well, my partner smokes.
Oh,
like,
okay.
not cigars, but
Right? But it's like that smoke recognition?
Yeah.
Because I feel like he also is just kind of populating into some rooms and kind of stepping forward as an acknowledgement or assistance because I feel like at these moments there's a significant timing of it.
I've been like last night I did like a big like smudge.
Cool. I love it. So he could be recognizing that as well. It's just my nose. I was like, listen, I have allergies. You can't be doing this to me right now. Okay. So can connect to you first and allow them to adjust. That is the main thing that is happening there, and not to forget connecting to the love and the joy for you. Okay? That is going to be your compass, and that's going to get you through. And in about a year and a half, you're going to be like, damn, look what we did. And congrats on the wedding. I feel like it's going to be beautiful. You're very good with detail and creating things, right? So that's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so I have another male stepping forward that's acknowledging. This feels like choices. This feels like self choices later in the teens. Very witty. Mama, do you want to stand up? Okay. Mathematical. Humor, but not humor Mom enjoyed. Who is that? Okay. I want you to stand up, please. Can I get your name? Hi, Jenny. Can I get your son's name?
Jordan.
Jordan. He kept you busy.
Very.
Very. Like, you couldn't keep up. At certain points, you were like, you know what? Just do what you want.
All the time.
Right? Because it was just too much. It was so busy.
Yeah.
And stubborn, but fun. Like, he always had the ability to make you laugh.
Always.
Did you smell his pillow a lot?
Yes, I mean, and I still do.
Yeah, because I keep being brought to smelling the pillow and holding on to that and connecting to that.
Yeah.
And pieces of him being all over.
All over my home.
Yeah. And we don't necessarily go back to that moment because time stopped. And he says that's okay. You don't need to. Because I feel like there's this logical stance in your brain that keeps stepping back to that time frame, and he keeps dropping that for me. So to me, that's a recognition of you rotating, wondering, the communication, the last phone calls, the looking over things for hints, whatever, dropping it.
It's hard to do.
It's very hard to do. And he says, you're kind of stubborn like him.
Yeah.
Right? But resilient, Mama.
Yeah, he died of an overdose.
That's right. But not only that, you pick others up with that.
Yeah, I do a lot of community work.
Yes. And there's been a greater purpose from a darker stage. But you keep going back to the younger years. Do you keep thinking him around 5 to 8 playing and like the little adventures he'd do and the communication he would give you? Because he keeps giving me that.
Yeah, he was a very sweet boy.
Right? And did he bear hug you? Because he's wanting me to bear hug.
You know, he was a really loving little guy.
Right? It was like this side
Very
squeeze
joyful.
of like, ugh, and then see ya. Right? And you'd be
Yeah.
like, oh my God, what are you getting into now? Right? So Jenny, I want you to know you're doing incredible.
Thank you.
He's really proud of you. And I know you have a hard time connecting to the time frames closer to that. And he's asking that to be surrendered. And thank you for holding pieces of him. But to make sure to make time to connect and to live and have fun. I feel like laughter the last little while has been a little hindered. It feels like 6 months specifically. Does that make sense?
You know, to be honest, I feel like that since he's died.
Yeah.
It doesn't come as easy.
He's like, she doesn't chuckle anymore like she used to. Like you used to get gut laughs. You had like good gut laughs.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like you were a chuckler like me.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, don't be scared to have fun. Because I feel like there's a little piece of us that beats herself up if we get a little too involved in life, that we are still being grieving. And he's like, no. Because I keep hearing, I would die for my child, but he keeps saying, I want you to live for your child. Does that make sense?
Yes, and that's why I do community work.
That's right. But don't forget about you. If you keep giving, your tank kind of goes down. He wants to make sure that you are filling your bucket in a different capacity too. Sorry, I'm being taken. Did you used to gamble at all? Why is that cards?
I was actually a casino trainer.
Oh.
I trained new dealers for.
There you go. He's just showing me something, then a validation that I wouldn't recognize, right?
Weird.
So yeah, surprise.
That's weird.
Now, do you really love tropical places?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm putting your feet into sand. Can we get you some tan? Let's go
It's
on
my
to a
favorite.
tropical place, right?
Well, COVID stopped that, but hope to go back.
Regina Beach just isn't the same, is it?
No.
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 He's like rolling my eyes when I asked, is that good for her? He's like, hell no.
He was supposed to come on a trip to Puerto Vallarta a month before he died.
Okay.
We had tickets and
Okay.
his passport, which he was so proud of.
Have you not gone back since?
No, I've been there since.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Did you take sand back last time you were there? What is the sand? He's showing me a little jar of sand.
No, I took him there.
Oh, there we go. That's
So
beautiful.
He's everywhere.
Oh, that's
kind of
fantastic.
A crazy mother sprinkling her son's ashes
good
everywhere.
for you. Gosh, he's going to be all over the place, eh?
And I did also purchase a memorial tile
Beautiful. Is there a feather connected to that? What's the feather?
in Puerto Vallarta.
There's something that he's showing me, a long single feather.
Not in Puerto Vallarta. No,
Did somebody get ink? What is the ink gun?
no, not yet. I'm looking on. But she has ink for her son.
Is it a
Lots of
feather?
And she has actually ink for.
Wings. There we go.
She has ink for my son too.
Okay, well, let's pass that over then. Stand on up, mama. Because, yeah, the feathers are very predominant. Is it eagle feathers? Because I keep being brought to eagle feathers.
Angel wings.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What's your son's name?
Jordan.
Was he quite cute?
Yes. That's quite cute.
Right? Like, he's really good with the ladies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was always wondering if perhaps a young lady would come knocking with a grandchild, but
like you were a little scared,
hasn't
right?
happened yet.
And he was a little reckless.
Oh, or a lot reckless.
Right? Like he kept you, he's like, I aged her 10 years, Cheryl, let's not lie.
Let's say 20. Yeah.
Oh
10
my
yeah.
goodness. And what's with the music? Because I'm being blared with like Metallica, like metal, what is that?
Oh, it's Big Sean.
Oh
That's
my
what that
God. That's too much.
is. Yeah. I don't F with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Like it's a little aggressive, right?
Very,
like
very aggressive, yeah.
it's not CBC radio,
No.
is it? No.
That it's not.
And did he just like hang out in his room a lot with that music blaring and you were like over it?
When he was a kid, yes.
Because I feel like I'm in my room, I'm like loving the music, I'm getting lost in it, and it is like my passion.
He did enjoy music a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Like gangster rap.
Yeah.
Music. Yeah.
And what's with the like old boat car? I'm being shown like a boat car. Did somebody have a car that he would pick him up in and they'd go? Because I'm feeling a little like gangsta here, and that it's like the bumper could fall off with the radio system.
Well, he could have stolen a car like
Oh.
that.
Well, he was really proud of it.
There was a big crowd at our farm that he smashed the windows out of.
Oh,
So, you know, like
was that with the baseball bat or something? Because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like there's
probably.
pieces of it still around.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Okay. Was it green?
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
think it was blue.
Yeah, because he's really showing me the old boat and really proud of that thing. Like, I think he hung around that a bit too. Hey, up to no good a wee bit. Yeah. So when I connect to this, he's like, I got it from her. Look at her strength. Look at your strength. He's so proud of you. Because not only are you strong, but you're strong enough to feel it. And you're in it, and you are up and down with it, and you keep pushing through with it and holding him forward with it. Because, yeah, well, you won't let his name go without being spoken.
Yes.
He will, right? He will still live on.
Just being tough is.
Oh,
And then Jenny's Gordon is 11:11.
that's incredible.
And when he'd call me, I'd say to him, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Jordan?" "Oh, just being tough." Alrighty. Wow.
Was he really proud of his biceps, by the way? Or
yes.
oh yeah, okay. Because he's trying
He
to
was very
flash those to
proud
me,
of
like
the
he's
whole
like,
package,
I've got a wife beater, I've got the muscles, the ladies loved me, I was a
Tattoo,
bad
head to
boy,
toe,
and I was just smooth.
Yeah.
Right? Like he was smooth.
Yes, he was.
And he was good at talking himself out of trouble too.
All the time.
Wow. Like, I don't know how you kept up.
You could not stay mad at that kid.
Yeah. Like, it's wild. One minute you wanted to strangle him, the next you just loved him.
I know.
Right?
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Girl, mad respect, can I just say?
Thank you.
But he's proud of you.
Pretty special to me.
Yeah. And he always will be. Do you still bitch at him a lot?
All.
Because I feel like there's a lot of yelling, there's a lot of cursing, a lot of anger, but I still love you.
Yeah.
Right? He hears you and he's laughing his ass off.
Oh, thanks. No,
Right?
He's for real. Right? He's a total asshole.
Right? Total asshole.
Really is,
Like, if
yeah.
your car's on the side, he'd let you sit there for 3 hours before he'd make magic happen just to see you curse it out.
Absolutely.
Right? Because you shoot up. I feel like the temper is like the ginger within me. Did he have a little bit of red in his brown?
He had dark brownish hair. That,
Do you want to touch it? Because
but
I
a
just want to
ginger-
touch it, right?
but a ginger temper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like, right? My goodness. So he's with you. He's laughing his ass off with you. And he's supporting you when you curse, even though he wasn't able to when you did join together here. But Mama, he's still very much there.
Thank you.
And thank you for honoring him and bringing forward the pieces that were true to his soul and seeing them and celebrating them.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. I've got this old lady that's stepping forward that has a beautiful chuckle. It's the first thing I'm recognizing. Her laughter filled the halls. And she laughed and told jokes and cherished her family. I'm being brought to the feet. She had really painful feet in her transition time. Specifically, right leg, I'm being brought to hip, knee, ankle. It feels like there could have been diabetes there. My hands and feet are going cold. I feel 85 in age, so that could be anywhere before and after. I think she had a bird. I can hear this bird that I am just like, can you be quiet for a minute? I don't know if this is budgies or a cockatoo or something like that. Or she really loved feeding the birds because I'm seeing the water feeder, and the garden. She's really proud of her garden. What are those flowers, Mom, that you have in the front? The fuchsia? Peonies. I have to learn my flowers. She had a lot of peonies. Is anybody connecting to this? Girl. Stand up, my friend. What's her name?
Her name? Okay. Josephine.
Josephine. Do you have the bird?
No, she had a cockatiel.
Ah!
But we are a family of birds. We say that we're blue jays and cardinals.
Oh, girl, that's to my heart. You did not just say that.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me, blue jays are really sacred to me. They come at very particular times, so you have that as well.
Yes.
Right? And what about the finches? She said, don't forget about the finches. Is there yellow or red finches that you see?
Yes.
Okay. She was very adamant about that because you recognize that that's her.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. And was there something about the blood circulation in her transition period? Because I feel like that was a really significant point.
She had stopped her dialysis, which is why she passed.
Gotcha. Okay. And there was anger about this.
Yeah. Because she gave up.
But she was kind of stubborn, hey?
Yeah.
And she had to do it in her way. And
And
you
only
knew
her way.
that, but you were mad about that. Right? Because you were like, I missed out on time. I'm still here. You were supposed to be here too.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a duality of intense grief, but intense accountability. And you were trying to rationalize with her. I feel like there's like conversation.
This conversation with the very large family about her intention.
There's a lot of opinions in your family. Yes. Hard to keep track, girl. She's like, do you see why I got so tired so quick?
Yeah.
And you particularly had a very close relationship with her.
Yes.
Were you guys soulmates in your eyes?
Sometimes, yeah.
She keeps saying soulmate. Right? Female figure you always wanted.
Yeah.
And you live your life in the shadow and the steps of her. Does that make sense?
Yeah, everybody called me Mini Josie.
Aww. She's so proud of that. She says, maybe don't do it as stubborn as I did.
Too late.
Right? She's like, maybe a little fluency would be good as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like her and I are two peas in a pod. Let me tell you, she is fantastic.
Yeah.
And do you have a little girl?
Little boy.
Little boy, does he have her eyes? Because I keep being taken to the eyes. You have the eyes. Okay. Oh, so she's showing me you as a little girl.
Yep.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You don't have bird feeders out right now? Oh, busted. Listen, you gotta get some bird feeders out, okay? Because she's like,
As she was picking me up, I was just about to fill the bird feeder and she honked and I left it.
oh, well, that was a big no.
Her fault.
Lindsay. She is very proud of you. You've come a long way and you navigate through a lot of challenges. It feels like there's a lot of challenges around you. And it feels like I'm being put out fires left and right, and I'm a grounding center and a heart and a hole. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like there's just steam everywhere of you,
Yes.
and you taking the role on that she used to provide. Do not burn out.
Okay.
Self-love is number one. She says, you're fucking worth it. And you know what that meant, right? And that's what you need to hear. Okay? Do not forget that. she will come down and slap you on the head so hard. And get home and get that feeder done.
Okay.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, my friends, I have to say, you guys did incredible. That was fantastic. Did you guys enjoy yourselves? Good. First off, I have to thank my incredible team at Gerhardt Studios. My ladies, thank you so much. You met Nicole and Kate. There are so many more. Emma, are you there, girl? Yes. Brittany, are you here too? There's so many beautiful souls. I couldn't do my job without them. I want to thank my friends and my family. I love you all so much. And I couldn't do a day of what I do without beautiful souls like yourselves trusting me, giving me the opportunity to bring forward the messages of the other side. And I thank you for allowing me to live my passion and my dream. So on that, I hope you can hold on to those beautiful connections, the words from the other side, and just remember that our loved ones are around us always. Call upon their name. They are right there, and they are eager to connect, to love, and to celebrate you. And on that note, my friends, thank you so much for coming to Connect Through Opie Live. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great night.